Alright, so we're going to do the new Tyranid codex versus Chaos Space Marines, Crusade, Dawn of War deployment. Tyranids have this side, Chaos Marines have this side. There's 5 objectives, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tyranids have this Aegis line here. It's in my half of the table. He's got an Aegis line there. And we haven't, it's not night fighting, but we... Do you have your Warlord trait already? What was your Warlord trait? Infiltrate, right, so so night fighting will be at the end of the game if it happens. I have the Mind Eater Warlord trait, and see who goes first. I roll 1. You choose who deploys first. Alright, so he's going to deploy first, and we'll go through, what's your army? 4 Plague Marine squads.
Power fist.
Bosses with power fists.
3 sorcerers.
3 sorcerers. How many? Is those 2 squads of
2 squads of 5 spawn.
Of 5 spawn. You got more than 5 spawn there, though.
No, 2 groups of 5.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, 2 groups of 5. So those are the oblits, and then cultists.
Power fist, bunch of cultists, and.
I know the sorcerers with the Plague Marines.
Sorcerers will be with the Plague.
With the Plague Marines. Okay. Alright, and then, so on my side, I've got the Death Leaper as my Warlord. I have a Hive Tyrant, a Tyranid Prime, 2 squads of Lictors with 1 each, 2 Venom Thropes, 1 each, 2 Zoanthropes, 1 each, the Aegis line. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squads of Gene Stealers, 1 squad of 15 Termagants, 1 squad of Tyranid Warriors, a Tyrannifex with the Acid Cannon, 2 squads of 10 Gargoyles, and 2 Biovores. And, yep, you're deploying and going first. So deployment is done. He's got 1 outflanking or infiltrating Rhino from his Warlord trait, and I've got all these things infiltrating. So we roll off. Who infiltrates first? 6 versus 4. You put down the first unit. So here we are. It's hard to infiltrate. He infiltrated there, and I infiltrated my guys pretty much right on my line almost, because of that whole can't go beyond 18 inches if someone can see you, and I'm not going to steal. So at the start of movement, these guys get terrified. They pass their test, but they don't have Fearless. So even though they're in Synapse. This guy is being hallucinated.
Pass?
Yeah, he passes. He denies the witch. This guy, the one that infiltrated, is going to... So we know maledictions have to be done before they move, but they're all within range, so... He Psychic Shrieks them with his other Warp Charge, takes a wound from Perils. They, on 3d6, Gene Stealers are still Leadership 10, so they make their roll. And by the way, these are all bombs. 2, 3... There's another one that was a bomb. No, there's 3 that were bombs and 2 of them that are nothing for the objectives. Alright, 1 hit. So he takes a melt a hit, but he rolled a 1. These guys have a laughable armor save, but they have got cover. No. So who's shooting at him? Alright. Both shooting at him? Alright. Well, the tanks are shooting or the guys in it? Well, he already shot 1 out of here. For Psychic Shriek, the guy shot, so you get only 1 more firing slot. Nothing. And then the other tank, nothing.
And the tanks themselves?
The tanks themselves, they can only snapfire, right? Alright, so these guys shot a lot. This tank, this tank shot the 2 Meltas and invisibility those beasts.
these guys.
Alright, who you shooting? Him?
No.
Well, that one didn't move. Matter of fact, you didn't move anyone else.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright, so you hit. That's it, 3 wounds? Yep. So the Lictor here made one of his saves. He's taken 2 wounds. This guy's been shot a lot, but that 2-up armor save saved him. And you got a quad gun with a guy on it still. Shooting.
We'll shoot the big guy.
The big guy. Hits with everything. Needs 3s to wound. 2 wounds. And he takes a wound. So charges to declare. These guys are charging the Gene Stealers. Those guys are charging the Lictor. Okay. Very good. Gene Stealers have no Overwatch, but you do have to charge through terrain, so no, didn't make it. Wow. Absolutely no. Alright, the Lictor's going to take a shot at you. No, we rolled a double 1. And 4-inch charge? Or a 7-inch charge. He didn't make it, he needed an 8. They are invisible though, so I'd be weapon skill 1. What?
Weapon skill 1 anyway to shoot them.
Well, snap fire, but I mean, if we ended up in combat, I'd be weapon skill 1. Alright, you got anything else? Cultists doing anything? No? Hanging. Okay. Alright, so for movement, these guys are hugging terrain because they don't want to get killed. Death Leapers there, Lictors there, Gene Stealers. Gargoyles move 6 inches. I don't want to get them past the wall for right now. Gene Stealers. Oh, this guy will just kind of hover up. Venomthrope. Keep my Gene Stealers within the range. This guy moves here. Gene Stealers are up here. Gargoyles. This guy moves to 6 inches. They're coming here to try to take out these tanks. He's going to try to lock himself in combat. That's my hope. These guys don't move at all. And we're going to get into shooting. So, shooting begins. It's truly pathetic. Heavy Venom Cannon does nothing and misses. Warp Lance does nothing. Everything shot into this squad of beasts and did 1 wound, including the Acid Flamer, which, well, I guess 2 wounds total. He misses, they miss. Quad Cannon, like, glances this tank, which then rolls a 6 on its save. Yeah, Tyranids are doing jack. Oh, I guess we wounded him with the barrage. Alright, so on to the assaults. So 2 amazingly large charges for the Death Leaper and a Lictor. These guys got that tank, the Hive Tyrants on a tank. Gene Stealers are on them. Gene Stealers are on them. And that's it, so we're on to the assaults. Didn't really go that well for Tyranids. We took 2 hull points off this and immobilized it. Gene Stealers and Beasts here are locked in combat. The other Gene Stealers just got wiped out because they were weapon skill 1 against these invisible guys. Rhino got wrecked. That Rhino is immobilized and shaken. And that was it. So we're on to round 2. So those guys haven't moved yet, and they haven't moved.
They're just gonna spread out a little bit.
Which is this one on? Oh, those 2 are, that's not there anymore. One guy's got a wound. Okay.
That's for the tank.
So and they're invisible, and they're invisible.
Right. Yeah, so...
All right. Shooting.
Which fire on that tentacle guy?
All right. Nope. Fails.
Did give me a wound.
Does not give you a wound though, so you're good there. But that guy is wounded. Is he in the tank still?
He's still in the tank.
Okay.
So we'll shoot
shooting.
here.
All right.
So we get 2 meltas.
2 meltas. So the Hive Tyrant died. The quad cannon finally took him out. Even though he had this Venomthrope protecting him, didn't help. So far we lost another Lictor. He got taken down by Melta. And then this guy's getting shot. Well, at least one of the Meltas missed. And so he took 2 wounds. Alright, the Melta, which I'm just getting cover from the Gargoyles. He takes a wound. The other one, oh, he takes, wow, he just took 2 more wounds. He's up to 3. And, That's it? The fact that they're invisible is making this brutal, so they got 33 attacks on the charge. And I did 1 wound because I'm weapon skill 1 against invisible guys. So they might take out the warriors. We will see. And that would be bad. The beasts win here. These, what are they? Chaos spawned because they're invisible. So they kill the prime and 1 warrior, and the rest of us are locked in combat. So it's unfortunately, that was one of my synapse guys. So, beginning of my turn. So I made my synapse checks on Death Leaper, and everyone else was still in synapse, or in combat, or a Gene Stealer. He moves to here and gets Dominion off. Gargoyles fly 12 inches to there. This is just, it's not terrain, it's a hill. Gene Stealers are here. These guys outflanked. These guys outflank. Venom Throat moves 2 inches. Zoanthrope falls back a little bit. Gargoyles are here, so they can charge them. They move 6 inches. Venom Thrope's manning this quad gun. These guys don't move at all. And we're on to shooting. Tyranids are being unimpressive, as sometimes happens. Yeah, did we kill anything? We killed a cultist. Two cultists die. Yeah. And a plague marine. Yeah. Okay, so we're on to assaults. Those gargoyles are going to assault those cultists. So we're going to see how it goes. This Venom Thrope charges there just to lock them up. Gargoyles come charging in. Gene Stealers charge in. These guys fail their charge, but Death Leaper charges and challenges that cultist. These guys charge there. Their initiative 6. So these Gene Stealers are locked here. The 1 lone Gene Stealer dies over there with the beasts. We'll do this. Venom Thrope dies. Didn't get his Toxic Miasma off. Gargoyles have locked these guys in combat. These things are invisible, so it's just friggin' really difficult to kill them. So we're just beating down. We kill 1 beast. Those guys are sitting there. Those guys are there. So, yep, we're on to round 3. We're getting ready for move. We've done movement.
Yeah.
These guys come up here.
He's gonna cast invisible.
Invisibility. On.
No, who cast it?
It's got a 12 or 24-inch range? Yep.
I cast on the War Gene if the War gets it too.
Yep. He does. And he's gotten a remarkably good rolls so far.
Yeah. So we'll try that. Goes
wow,
off.
goes off.
Visibility for him.
Alright, so movement's done. Oh, did this thing blow up last time? No.
Psychic Shriek over there.
Psychic Shriek.
You know what? Not gonna mess with it.
Not gonna mess with it.
Just shoot you.
Just gonna shoot me. No Psychic Shriek. Alright, so far there's only 2 gargoyles left. The Havoc launchers have done them in.
Charges, I think.
Charges.
And
They're, oh, they're beasts. Yeah, they're in. They don't care about dangerous terrain.
it wouldn't be anyway, because it's
That would be. Alright.
complete anyway.
And, no, they're not invisible now, though.
No.
So,
No one is invisible over there. Just
Okay.
this group in here.
so, at the summary, we lost most of our gargoyles. The Zoanthrope died. And that was it. So, over here. Blinding Venom worked. These guys are weapons go ballistics go 1. There, okay. So these Gene Stealers killed 1 guy, but then they lost. These guys blinding Venomed this, and the Death Leaper's in a challenge with the Warlord. Well, Death Leaper did something. He killed the Warlord. And we're on to round... Oh, this craziness. Is it the bottom of 4 or 3?
It's the bottom of 3, actually.
It's the bottom of 3. So I got nothing else to come in, and we're on to stuff. So who's not in Synapse? So he's still got whatever is a Dominion. And this combat just drags on. So, bottom of 3. I got nothing left coming in. We're gonna do stuff. We made a mistake. Death Leaper killed their fearless leader. Those cultists ran, and then Death Leaper ran him down, so he wiped him out. So he's stuck over here, and he's just gonna go after that sorcerer. And so now we're on to done with movement, except Death Leaper. Death Leaper is okay for Synapse because he's leadership 10. Those guys started in Synapse, so they're okay. And the Gene Stealers don't care. He doesn't go for Dominion this time. And we'll put him behind this wall. And yeah, alright, so on to shooting. Alright, so shooting. This Zoanthrope tried to blast them and they denied the witch. Death Leaper shot his flesh hooks, he misses. Quad Cannon doesn't do anything. There's 3 Spore Mines here now, thanks to Biovores. And we're going to go into combat. Alright, so Death Leaper and the Gene Stealers are in this squad here against their weapon skill 1, because those guys are invisible. Death Leaper challenges. You accept with the boss? Not the sorcerer. Alright, which one's the boss? Oh, the guy. That dude. Got it. And nothing else to do challenges, right? Nope. So we'll do this thing. Blinding Gargoyles is lock it down into combat. And then this thing. These guys failed their instinctive behavior, so they're running out the door and out off the table if they don't get back in Synapse. Alright, so how many wounds did you do? 5. So this combat just keeps dragging on. The warriors die, but we're locked in combat and fearless and beaten down on beasts. That thing. The warlord, not the warlord, just the sergeant dies. And then the Gene Stealers don't get their bonus for charging you because you got blight grenades. So Gene Stealers get nothing. What was that? Oh, the sorcerer. Okay. So 4 wounds on the Gene Stealers. They lose 2. So I lost that combat by 1, right? Alright, Death Leaper is going to run. Gene Stealers are not. So he's going to run, is it 3d6 or 2d6? It's 2. He's going to run 7 inches. So, yeah, you're top of 4, right? Top of 4. Yep. So, it's twin linked. Now it's gonna
6 inches over.
Okay. Lands over there.
25, probably not.
Cocked. I save. So I got a 2-up cover save from Shrouded. Locked in combat with a big fucking tank in the way. Alright, I'll take a wound. Sure. Well, what did he roll to wound me? Oh, I'm toughness 4. Okay, yeah. No, you don't. Okay. No. Okay. So you moved that. That's the only. Those are the only movements, right? Yep. And then you shot down the Spore Mines. Shot at Havoc. They're both invisible.
And it's combat.
Combat.
Charges to declare. Do I want to? Watch this. Nothing.
No. Alright. So this combat here. They hit you. So initiative test. Oh, you pass it this time, so invisibility or blindness fails. Alright, we got the craziness here. Well,
Attacks. The group of 2 guys has.
Alright, so the end of his turn, he kills the Gene Stealer and the Venom Thrope. These guys are running, but they'll auto regroup. They might run off the board right now. Death Leaper's running. We didn't do that combat there, or did we?
Right, sorry.
Alright.
You're wrong first.
Or did I?
I have to declare a challenge, but you can't accept one. We have not done.
Okay. He hits once with the 6 and does absolutely nothing.
Sorcerer.
Kills him. Yeah, end of that guy. This is squad because they didn't regroup out of synapse. Not Pyrovores. Biovores move up. These guys regroup. He's stuck in combat. Death Leaper regroups and moves a couple inches. We're at the bottom of 4. So that's where we are, and we're on to shooting. Alright, Nids with quad guns kill 2 Plague Marines. Death Leaper, did he shoot? He didn't shoot. He consolidated so he can snap fire at that guy. He will miss. Because he couldn't run. So everyone's shot, and this guy took a wound from the warp blast. And we're on to the assaults. Alright, so consolidation, we'll cover this. Those guys move that way. He's coming up here.
Casted
Invisible. He's invisible. And the group of 3 are invisible.
Moved up.
He moved. Terrify on those guys. Oh, you know what? Those guys need to make an instinct check, actually. They're going to be running next round anyways. So, you can terrify them. They are certainly terrified. They're running like little bats. Plague Marines are where they are. Yeah.
And these guys did their run. Those guys just...
So they ran, they walked. Alright.
He did his thing.
Yep.
Shooting.
Shooting!
Might as well shoot you with all 3.
With the shooting. You're going to shoot those with Havocs. That'll dead on. So 2 of them. 1.
4. No.
Oh, I thought you were rolling wounds.
And then dead on.
Alright, so 6. Yeah, they die. End of those gargoyles. Yeah. Alright.
Because why not?
Misses. Alright. Got 1.
Take that.
Only 1 shot though.
Alright, so 1 shot.
Misses. Alright.
Charges to declare.
Charges to declare.
Ran anyway. They have nowhere to charge. Charge.
Well, do I...
Make it, but barely.
I miss you. Yeah.
Too much charge.
Yeah, so he's got instant death, so he gives the finger. Have you noticed the Death Leaper's fingers? He's an old GW model where they give you the middle finger.
Oh, I love this.
Just like the demons. Alright, so Death Leaper dies. That's
the
minor. Yeah, the Tyranids wins combat. Okay. So that's the end. So you killed the Death Leaper. Alright, so it's the bottom of 5? Bottom of 4?
It should be. No. What's the bottom?
Bottom of 5. Alright, so movement. These guys are here. Locked in combat, moves, flies, come out of that corner, and we're on to shooting. Alright, so these guys failed their charge and didn't do anything shooting. They charged in. He's locked in combat still. And nothing happens so far. Twelve swings on him. Wow, 1. Oh no, is it poisoned? Oh, it needs 4s then. It's a lot. 8. I rolled 4 1s. The Tyranids just dies. That is pathetic. Alright. Gene Stealer's in your guys. No, I'm not charging to cover. Guys, there's still a Gene Stealer sitting there. So what happens with the game? It ends. Boom. Okay, so you got 3 points here. 4 points for Linebreaker, 5 points for First Blood. And Warlord, 6. I got 2 points for killing a character. Is it your half of the table or deployment zone? It's deployment zone, so he's got nothing. I think I'm just going to end up with 2 points. Yeah. All right, that's how it ends. First game with Tyranids.